guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with a C, back at you with another video. But if you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on welcome. I put out at least 2 videos a week. One sit down review of movies, of luxury, of different items. And also I do reaction videos as well. Right now I'm reacting to Marvel's Runaways. So if you are interested in any of those things that I just listed, make sure you check out some of my most recent videos and just some of the other videos on my channel. And before you click off, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. So you guys, today I'm in my onesie. It is 4th of July. Happy 4th. And so if I didn't say that in my other reaction because I'm filming 2 today, but yeah, so if you hear like pops in the background, nobody hopefully is getting murdered or anything in my neighborhood. It's just fireworks. So anyway, just wanted to film a couple reactions today, you guys, being that I'm off of work today. So just want to sit down and chill and react. So I'm going to be doing a reaction to Marvel's Runaways Season 1, Episode 6. I think this one is called Metamorphosis. I only know that because I saw a glimpse of someone else's reaction. Not their actual reaction, but that they were reacting to Marvel's Runaways and they had Season 1, Episode 6 called Metamorphosis. So I'm assuming that's the title name, but if it's not, when I do upload this video, of course, it will be in the title. So let me do a recap of Episode 5, which I don't know what the title of that one is. But I just finished watching it. I was like shook at the end. But I really enjoyed that episode. Let me give you the highlights. Basically, yeah, Alex was kidnapped by Darius, who is Jeffrey's old acquaintance or old comrade from when he was in the streets. Jeffrey got a deal he could not resist when he was in prison, a piece of property that his family left him that a guy came in and offered him $5 million for. So essentially Jeffrey being smart, because I was like, you know, when people offer you certain deals when they're too good to be true, it's like, nah, let's look at the fine print on this. So Jeffrey, you know, of course, wanted in on this deal, but he was like, no, I want in as your partner. And the guy was like, well, no, you're in prison and you might be here for a while, so that's not going to be a go. And you find out again, they had mentioned that in the other episode, but that Catherine, who is now his wife, was his attorney back in the day when he was in prison. So Catherine mentioned, well, what if I can get him out in a month? Would you reconsider, you know, as far as a partnership? And he was like, yeah. So how they worked this deal was getting Darius to confess to the crime that Jeffrey committed, so Jeffrey could get out of prison in a month and make this deal for the $5 million. Jeffrey promised Darius that he would take care of his family and all that, and it appears that Jeffrey did not did not honor that deal that he made with Darius. And that's why Darius is, you know, kind of hostile and bitter, you know, right now. And so Darius is the one we find out who actually kidnapped Alex. You know, that whole thing happened. You had Nico, Carolina, Gertrude, Molly, and then Chase came alongside, and they essentially were able to find Alex using Nico's staff. Or her mother's staff rather, and that was a really cool scene, one of my favorites, where they all came together and kind of used their abilities. So it's like none of them talked to one another about this. Molly, the only one who been trying to come clutch and tell y'all like, listen, I am very strong, but like Gertrude always kept cutting her off, was like, no, I'm so sorry for my sister. And then she lifted that SUV to try to save Alex, to show them what was up, and now everybody quiet. So yeah, so I was really excited. Like, that was probably the most fulfilling part to me, is that Molly got to use her abilities in front of everybody, and they stopped treating Molly, you know, like she don't matter. So yeah, Carolina took off her bracelet, used her like abilities, and Chase came in with his Fistagon prototypes and used that as well. So that was really cool, seeing them all together like that. One of the kids who kidnapped Alex got shot, Andre, and then Alex's dad, Jeffrey, ended up taking the Andre to use him as a sacrifice. They did use him as a sacrifice. What else happened? And Alex and his dad, Jeffrey, kind of got into a fight, an argument. Chase's dad did let him know that he has like brain cancer, and so that was a thing. And so Tina and Nico had a conversation, and Tina was just real chill and was like, "Yeah, I always knew you would find the wand one day. You're the only other person in the world that it will work for. Why don't you keep it for the night? I hope you'll trust me again." I was like, "Listen, Tina is like the queen of calm." I don't know, but yeah, like, so that happened. So I'm just really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in this episode. And then you find out that the guy who made the deal with Jeffrey in the beginning is actually the one that Caroline has been hiding in that room. And it appears that, from the like insinuations that this guy is actually Carolina's dad, and this is like Leslie's lover. I don't know what Frank is to her. It's her husband, but it's kind of like, again, why did you marry this man? Like, I don't understand. And so, because it's like, clearly I feel like Leslie had money and different things before she met Frank. So it's just kind of like, why did you marry this man? So I don't know. Maybe that'll be discovered in the next few episodes somewhere. But again, guys, that's the episode. That was my recap. I really enjoyed that episode. So without further ado, we're going to get into episode 6 of Marvel's Runaways Season 1, Metamorphosis. And I will see you on the other side with my review and observations. Bye. 15 years ago, I lived in this life.
What kind of place is this? This used to be my home.
It looks hundreds of years old.
I know I don't need to point this out, but it's underground.
You're in real estate development now. I thought you'd have more of an appreciation for its unique features.
And more gratitude for the fact that I'm giving it to you.
Oh.
You're giving us 3/4 of an acre in Brentwood.
Why?
He
My
gave
basement's
them
gonna
this
come in
home.
handy. The hell for?
You're going to be doing things you don't want your neighbors to hear.
So, are they even really rich? He gave them this home. So people would assume that because they have the
It's
home, but
a request from Jonah. He says it's tradition.
so they didn't even know
It's
when
kinda
they first
beautiful.
did this. How did all of them come together like this though and not even know?
You brought that kid here knowing what would happen to him?
Alice and I didn't sign up for this.
Except you did. You all eagerly accepted Jonah's gifts and reaped their enormous benefits over the years. What are you
That's
doing in
crazy.
here? Training begins now.
Training.
Let's do
Look
it.
at her. See? You see this? She knows her daughter, man.
Ready? Picture what you'd like to have happen. Whatever comes to mind.
I want my sister back.
I'm good.
Oh, I get it, son. You don't want your friends singing with your old man, even if he is the coolest guy in the world. Hey, Gizmodo said that, not me.
Maybe they were onto something.
Aww,
I'll see you tonight at the party.
We're off the side of the road for the cougar parked outside.
Really, Robert?
Maria, I took it as a compliment.
Because you are the sweetest man I have ever met.
When you married Victor Stein, you're working off a limited sample size.
And how do you think he'll react when I tell him that I'm leaving him?
That's why I got this.
That's a little extreme.
It's just a precaution. You can't go on living like this. It's time you tell them about us.
You need that for your wife, dude. You trying to get at the her like Tina? I'm a bit more concerned about her than Victor.
Still signed up for a few more years under my roof. We ain't gonna make it like this.
You made the problem, not me. And I'm not gonna fix it by pretending that nothing's wrong. I know too much.
What do you think you know, bro? What's going on with his hair?
Nico?
To figure out.
You going to meet up with Alex? Wait, that was a smile? Does this mean you like him now? I might have overreacted when I found you two together.
No, ain't no overreaction. I was slapping mess out of somebody. Oh, look, she's smiling.
Planning on doing some spells when Nico's out?
More like helping with darknesses in the past. Maybe this gala will be a new start for our family.
Yeah, it is, because he planning on tearing it up. Listen. You leave that woman if you want to. That woman gonna kill you, bruh. That one go straight up, take that woman and kill you.
We're here.
Frank,
Why he come and do this, though?
do you mind if I steal your wife? Just for a moment. There's somebody I'd like to meet, and I need an introduction.
Oh, crap. What's going on? Is he having like a heart attack? Yeah, this always solves problems, you know, drinking a whole bottle of vodka.
You gotta be kidding me right now. It's not working.
How does he?
How'd you guess my mom's passcode?
Just that good.
Whatever.
In fact, did you know that Robert actually gifted this unit to Tina after it was its first anniversary?
It's getting a little chilly out here. Maybe we should go back inside?
Maybe we should.
Oh, yeah? Great.
You know, maybe we should march in there, and I can light up, and I can show the world what I actually am.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but sure, if it gets you off the ledge.
Maybe it's time to be reckless and to make some bad decisions and drink some truly terrible.
No!
Now, are you sober now? Now that's weird. More than just a glowing with a flying tail.
You can fly. And most importantly, to our family.
Oh crap! He's about to lose. Told you somebody about to lose their joint back.
And I think Victor Stein would like to say something. One of the world's most brilliant minds, founder of Nemo, a true visionary.
Save your breath, Tina. Everyone knows I'm a genius.
Oh Lord.
Although, here's a question my superior intellect is of no help in solving. What should I do about the fact that my wife is sleeping with another man?
Oh my gosh.
That's right, Jan. I know everything. Any of you know how easy it is to hack self?
Why are we doing this here?
You'd think that the man she's banging would. After all, he helped create the phone. Isn't that right, Robert?
Why are we doing this right now, though? I told you somebody about to mess up something. Listen, I thought my secrets was bad.
Oh. I'm assuming this means you need me here after all.
Victor is sick. He kept it a secret from everyone.
Seems to be a trend amongst the bride. Affairs, illness. What else are they hiding from you?
I told you. Everything's under control.
Oh, yes, clearly. You're running a very tight ship. Take me to him. Now.
Mission was successful. How was the party?
Great. Fine. Saved Carolina's life? Well, tried to, but hey, luckily she could fly.
night.
That's an understatement. You hear about her parents? They're having an affair.
What? My mom and your dad?
No, my mom and...
Oh my God. And my mom?
My mom, your dad.
My dad?
News travels fast. I guess going ultra wasn't for me, my friend. You went ultra. You just didn't know it.
What is happening?
Hey, Molly, I got your text. I was hoping we could talk.
About my parents?
About what you wrote. What did you mean time was running out?
I meant what I said. You just don't understand. If something happens, I need answers before it's too late.
It's gonna happen. Why are you so upset?
I'm not upset. It's just you're taking too long.
Why don't we go talk in my car? We'll have more praise.
There's nothing, I swear. I just want to know about my parents. I didn't see a thing.
Exactly.
What did you
Molly, you done blown your cover. I thought you was a good liar, girl.
She was in the basement. I think she saw everything.
All the kids did. Oh, it's over. Okay. So that was season 1, episode 6. I think it's called again Metamorphosis. So that was a good episode as well. You saw some more of Jonah is his name. So it's like I caught his name. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's bothering me. But yeah, we caught a little bit. Yeah, I was able to catch his name quicker than everybody else's. But yeah, like saw some more of Jonah, and essentially like the flashback from 15 years ago where you kind of see why now all of them are doing this, because they accepted gifts from Jonah, and so this was what they had to do for Jonah in return, is they had to do the one sacrifice. So I don't know if it's one sacrifice a year or is it one sacrifice every 15 years. Like maybe I misinterpreted that. Y'all can comment below, let me know. I'm certain like I'll get more clarification in the episode, because I don't know, I was confused about a lot of things, because it was like at first I thought they were saying that the sacrifice had to be like a female around the age of 17, but clearly that's not true, because they sacrificed the boy Andre the last episode, and then you saw the first sacrifice when they all came together was like another boy probably around the same age. And so it's crazy that they all went into this room and none of them knew like essentially like what was going on until the boy disappeared or dissipated. And then like Leslie kind of like all sinister and things was like, yeah, you know, y'all all took Jonah's gifts, so you knew what the price was gonna be. And so that was really crazy to learn that, you know, the kids are essentially coming together for this fundraiser and kind of like essentially like plotting and planning to get this video out there to the public. And they're like, you know, because our parents are killers and we want everybody to know. But it's like, you don't even know yourself. Like, that's really a dumb plan. Like, somebody needs to confront their parents and tell, like, listen, like, I definitely believe, like, regardless of what the mistakes are that these people made, and you see that in the beginning, that they didn't even know when they accepted the gifts from this man, that this is what they were going to have to give in return. So I don't think they're inherently like bad people. It's just that they're kind of in a rock and a hard place. It's like they're being blackmailed to do this essentially. So you just kind of feel like if somebody would just go, like, I feel like really if Nico would confront her mother, Tina, I feel like Tina would actually tell her the truth. Like, her mother might lie and be a little bit manipulative, but I feel like genuinely, like, a lot of these parents and their kids are more alike than they think. And I think, like, especially, like, if Chase went to Victor, like, his dad, I feel like Victor would tell him the truth. Like, I feel like there are certain parents that are going to tell their kids the truth. Even if Alex went to his dad, Jeffrey, I think Jeffrey may crack and give him the truth. And you see that Dale and Stacy almost cracking, like, almost kind of told a little bit of the truth to Gertrude and Molly. So it's like if somebody would, you know what I'm saying, like, go and confront their parents and, like, listen, I know this, and this. We got the tape. We gonna go to the cops. We gonna expose y'all. You know what I'm saying? The tape is in an undisclosed location, so if something happens to me, mom and dad, like, if something happened to me, the tape is gonna be released. You know, all the other kids are gonna know that you foul and this, that, and the other. So I feel like if somebody would just go ahead and confront their parents and, like, I want the truth now and right now, like, then you would get more of an idea as far as like what is happening and what's going on. And I already knew this plan wasn't going to work because Nico is getting closer to her mom, Chase is getting closer to his dad, and even though they say that they're 100% in, I don't believe that they are. And then Molly over here texts somebody like, yeah, I want to know the truth about my parents. Like, number one, these are not text message conversations. You don't text nobody being like, trying to find out information about your deceased parents. You don't send that in a text. You don't tell them the time is running out. You don't do that in a text message. That is not a text message appropriate conversation. Like, that is not an appropriate thing to text somebody, and it is not an appropriate conversation to have through text about your deceased parents. So that was wrong, number one. My favorite character messed up. Molly done got. She done messed up. And so, like, you just see, like, all the kids are lying, essentially. Like, Carolina going off the rails. I don't know what her deal is, but, and she can fly, so that's cool. And then you find out that, like, I already had an inkling of that anyway. They insinuated that, but essentially, Jonah is Carolina's real dad. And then Frank, has a memory of seeing Leslie and Jonah together, and apparently Dale was supposed to take care of that, so he doesn't remember. And Jonah told Frank at the end that he actually did go ultra, which it seemed like, okay, how does he have a memory of this? And that's what I was thinking too, that like maybe this whole thing of going ultra, like maybe there's something particularly like special about Frank, or he was able to break through whatever Dale did to him when he had the attempt anyway of going ultra. So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, there are 3 more episodes left, you guys. So really excited to see kind of like what happens in the rest of the series. And then getting on to another series, hopefully, again, you guys will enjoy. So, again, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. And if you like this video, this reaction, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you also share this with anyone else who likes to watch Marvel's Runaways. And also, make sure you comment below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And most importantly, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future reactions. So, guys, thank you so very much for watching. Hope you all are having a wonderful 4th of July, and I will see you in my very next video.